probably turn that sideways because I really don't like it. But you know what? Turn it sideways. See if we can get this. See if it'll work sideways. It might not. Are you kidding me? No, it won't. Okay. Well, I just don't feel like going through all that. I should have did it in the beginning. That's the weird shit, though. Too weird. Some funky ass wood, God. Oh, damn, that's some funky wood. You're not getting up in the window, man, so they stop burning that funky ass wood, cuz. God, dog, man. That's some nasty ass burning wood. Sneakers and no socks, man. There we go. That's it right there. Not yet, Papa. Not yet. It's gotta be 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, all right? I gotta take a poop. Oh, hell yeah. Whoop. Let's remove some hair. I'm not giving you no more treats. You can lay down, beg all you want. You had more. You didn't even eat your food, cuz. How's my bubba? You didn't eat your food, man. That's my bubba. Yes, you are. Yes, that's my boy. I love you. Yes, I do. I know Christmas looking down on you right now going, that's a good girl. I gotta go out. I gotta go do something. I can't sit up in here today. Come on. Check out. Come on, Bubba. You want me to read that book? You really want me to read that book? That's why you're always around it? Now you stand up? Are you serious? It's like it's telling me things and I'm sitting there going, what the fuck, dude? You want me to read that book? He's standing on the book. Pale Horse. I read a lot, y'all, so I know I got to slow down. I can't have y'all confused, running around all over the place. So we're going to stay with the books we're at. He is standing on Pale Horse. I'm dead serious. I am not making this up. He is literally standing, looking at me on Pale Horse. And now he's walking away. It's right here because I've been reading it. This brother, I'm going to say that. Because I keep it down here with my tannerite mixer, you know? And a few extra mags just in case SHTF. I have this affinity with Nordic music. I just do. Besides the fact that it's beautiful and something in the jeans, y'all. I love it. It's balance. Bubba. Yeah. You under the bed? And you can't have that. I gotta throw that away. That's the last of the almond. We don't eat no more almond butter. Unless I make it, we're not eating this. Even though it says organic, we're not eating it no more. I know you like it too, but no. That's going in the garbage. Wasting, whatever. It's gotta go. When I eat no more of that, can't trust it. That's my boy. No, stop. You want to play with everything? Stop. No. I mean, you can play, but not with that. If you would have knocked it over, that hot water would burn you. You know I gotta have the water by me, shit. Come on. You need to refill anyway. Come on. Yeah? That's my boy. You wanna refill the water? No? No? You wanna refill the water? No? Come here. You're getting big. Yes, you are. You're getting big. What you doing, huh? What you doing? What you doing, huh? Come on. Is that what it is? Are you looking for lights? Are you looking for lights? Where the lights at? Where the lights at? Tell me where they are. You can't jump on the books. Yeah, I know. It's the hips. You're getting stronger, right? Yeah. I know. Yes. You wanna go? You can't eat the orange. You don't like it. What is it? Tell me. He just trying to show you he got him some huevos now. That's all it is. What's up, little bro? Go. There you go. Good boy. His hind legs are getting stronger, too. A lot of y'all know that he had a neuro problem with his legs when rescued him from the post office parking lot. What, about 12 years? Was it 12 months now? 13 months? 14 months? 14 months? And he's into everything. All these are from him. Climbing up on me in my shirt. Like, I'll be in the kitchen and he will literally, he pokes me climbing. Like, them nails. And I just stand there and let them. And they don't all heal the same. And people have been here and watched him climb from my leg when he was young. And I all these wounds all over my body. I look like little acupressure all over. Even in my tattoo, on my arms. All that's from him climbing. Like, literally on my sleeve. Like, and then one of my neighbor's squirrels who likes to nibble on my finger. But it climbs around me. It's those nails, bro. I mean, I think of my skin because I'm a little light. He still does it. I'll be standing on the stove. That's why sometimes I have to lie, but I've been wanting y'all to see him jump up on me and climb up, like all the way to my shoulder, sit up on my shoulder, rub his head up against all his hair on my head. Thank goodness I'm not allergic. I'd be in a coma down there, and then he'll jump onto the counter or down on the floor, and I'll chase him, you know. What are you doing? You know, and then he turns around, he does the cat, you know, yoga cat and cow, and he'll run sideways. This is a fun, it just keeps me going, y'all. So, yeah, especially when I'm working out, he wants to like stand on my weights. Like if I'm like if I grab like the 15-pound dumbbell and I just want to do like 300 reps, just like no counting, no nothing, just know I'm doing 300. It's just the only thing I'm, you know. And he sees when I'm like, my arms are going numb, you know, and it's like, and he'll stand right in front of me as if he's repping me on, like, and I'll just push all the way until I get those 300, you know, man. And then I'll go to the 300 prep, you know, shoulder press, just with 15 pounds, but do 300 reps and tell me about it afterwards. And he's right there. It's the weirdest thing. Under the bed, going back and forth. He's zooming now. Anyhow, what I want to say, I shared it with some people. I don't know if they're gonna come over, and I shared it because I've been doing it for a couple of days. A lot of people remember me from back in the day telling them that if you want to fight off or stave off radiation sickness or poisoning, iodine, natural. A lot of people, y'all see me, I eat seaweed quite often. There's times I get tired of eating seaweed. There's a reason why they strip the salt of iodine or iodide. There's a reason. When I used to go swimming, when I was at Jack's at the Naval Air Station or wherever I was, I would go out and play with the manatees, and I would always grab some kelp and seaweed, and I would literally dry it out and eat it. Sometimes right out the water, which it had its moments. Parasites. I never got parasites, but it had its moments where my stomach, what's it called, bowel syndrome, whatever it's called, something bowel syndrome. Anyway, where, you know, thank goodness, and that's parasitical, but I didn't have the parasites when I got tested and checked. So irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. Okay, and I never stopped. I actually got used to it. The thing is, I stopped partaking in iodine when I would go and get drunk. Let's say if I went on a bender, like me, my son passed away, right? Like I said before, for like 3 months, I drank every day. There were days I didn't eat. That's strenuating on the liver, the spleen, the heart, and everything. That was a long time ago. And I wouldn't pick up putting iodine back in my system for about, I think like 2.5, 3 years. And then I would get this little thing. I know I got a little bit from certain things. Like I used to eat, when I was eating my steak, I would eat it medium rare. And everybody thought I was crazy. I was like, well, if you're going to get something from it, you might as well eat it raw or rare. And I would eat it rare, pretty much rare. So I know I was getting a lot of iron and iodine. A perverted form, but I was. So lately I've really been paying attention to what's going on. And Let me see if I can pull up something on it. I'm gonna do this right with you guys. I'm gonna pull it up for the first time. It's all the thoughts that says I'm gonna go live, and I want to see if any of y'all have ever thought of doing this. I want to see what is the difference, because you know they're gonna lie to hide things. We know about Nagasaki and Hiroshima. We don't know about the Navajo men who collected uranium right off the ground out here, as well as the Hopi and other tribes when they were allowed to be on land here. You don't know about the brothers and sisters of old who talked about it. Those things are hidden. We know that they've tested radiation on monkeys and soldiers. So right now I'm typing in radiation testing on. I'm gonna put people to keep it simple. I would put something else, but I'm gonna put this in because I have a lot more information on. They've been doing this for a long time in water treatment plants, a whole lot of stuff. Human radiation experiments, Atomic Heritage Foundation, Nuclear Museum. Between April 1945 and July 1947, 18 subjects were injected with plutonium, 6 with plutonium, 6 with uranium, 5 with polonium, and at least 1. This is what I'm saying. It didn't stop there. This is only what they're willing to discuss. All right. Profiles, health issues. Samuel H. Bassett, Joseph Howland, Himmler, Friedel, Robert S. Stone, Wright Langman, Stafford L. Warren, Joseph G. Hamilton, Louis H. Hempelman. Although these experiments did provide information on the retention and absorption of radioactive material by the human body, the experiments are nonetheless repugnant because human subjects were essentially used as guinea pigs and calibration devices, American nuclear guinea pigs. 3 decades of radiation experiments, 30 years. So if we're going up to the 47s, 77. Experiments on U.S. citizens, Congressional Subcommittee on Energy Conservation and Power, 1986. Unknown risks. And what was it for? They wanted to know what kind of weapon we utilized or was utilized that we knew of long ago. Hence the wars, us being removed and reclassified from our own land, allowing it because we know we didn't have no ownership of anything. We took care of it. You look at the Manhattan Project. There's so many different projects out there. And after the 80s, why do you think there's such a large government? They needed more people to be in position to keep changing the narrative, though it's a false government. And that most people, because of an education system established long ago, in the early 1900s, situated 1940s and put in practice in the 1960s. I know a lot of people are having a hard time accepting the reality of this, but these were very, very sick individuals. So in lieu of this, and there's many of them, this one is actually given quite a bit here. And the secrecy, I'm not even going to get into that. It's just based upon Robert Oppenheimer, and you know who he was, John Robert Oppenheimer, 1944 letter, and Louis Hempelman. These people are Zions, German, but Jews. It is what it is. You look them up. Friedel, you think I wouldn't know? And we know that, damn, there's a lot more here, guys. Maybe there's a book I could purchase on this. And a lot of the buildings they use were Tartarian. Are y'all aware of that? Anyway, and Wikipedia has even more information. Why am I stating this? Well, now you may start understanding why they call it 5G. I've been telling people since I was in the Navy about GPS has nothing to do with satellite, global satellite. There are no satellites except what the Army Air Force lift up in the air in these big containers. All these surveillance equipment, okay? That's the only thing floating around up there in the EWACs of the Air Force and Navy with these big, it's operating on UHF. And then you have these repeaters on these towers with these big dish repeaters operating UHF. The thing is, the repeater increases the radon, the radiation. The concrete buildings today are nothing like the ones of ancestors. That's why I pointed out to you that you can have a hemp wall of about 2 feet, foundation, solid, using coral seeds, this, that, and other to mitigate a concrete like plaster. And this thing will last forever. Even rice. You could put a flame to it up to 3. I'm talking about hot than a motherfucker, even on 400 degrees, and it will not burn. They know this about old ways. 5G has 5 is the 5th generation. G doesn't mean generation, it means ground level. They've increased the radiation because they have perverted the apples, because if the Japanese knew better, they would have been drinking apple juice for the thyroid. There's iodine in that, and eating the seeds. Remember I said about what fruit is that? I look for it over here, but it's probiotics and all that. This is GMO. It's genetically, it's modified, fucked up, because the purpose is a lot of us who know about it. But regardless of the fruit, if you take the nut, you get B17. You have to be careful how much B17 you get, because it's very important for the musculature, brain, and their heart and everything else. That's why B17 has been removed from the diet and never mentioned. That's why they want you to partake in flour and meats and all that other crap. They want you to believe that vitamin D, now they say K2, which we know because we eat turnips and collards and spinach. We always ate that growing up as children. We know the importance of vitamin K. It came also in carrots, purple and yellow and red, violet carrots. I remember eating. I remember orange carrots coming around somewhere when I was in middle and high school. Like, what is this? Tasting like butter, not like sour soap, which is also used to be abundant here. You can't find it. Prickly cucumbers, they used to say only in the Caribbean. In New York and New Jersey, used to grow all across the fence lines, just like the raspberries and strawberries, to which you can hardly find, unless you're in the right places. They have done a great job of changing the narrative and putting everybody in a position. So what am I doing? So what I've been doing in the last few days, and somebody, because I said it, and they did, like my sister, my beloved, beautiful sister, who should have been my wife, Rep Lloyd did. I shared it with her. I shared it with everybody else, and they shared it right back. But this is what I've been doing for about a week now. And I'm going to do it till I think Tuesday. Then I'll take a break. So I've been taking, in a liter, everybody knows there's 4 cups in a liter. This is what I've been doing. It's been up here. I don't know if y'all been paying attention. And I drink a cup 4 times a day with a teaspoon of iodine sea salt. A lot of y'all know I got black Hawaiian, Pakistani, I don't call it Himalayans, Pakistani salt, and African pink salt, and 1 tablespoon of baking soda. I got a pack downstairs because baking soda can be used for other things as well, even with steaming your clothes and washing. So, and bathing. I don't use soaps. I don't use deodorants. I use lime juice. I don't partake in that garbage. Why am I doing this? Because, and with distilled water. The problem with distilled water, you're not going to get it in a PBA-free plastic container. So you must microwave the water. Trust me on this, unless you don't mind boiling it and you got to drip off, okay? That PBA will f you up. It's been doing it for a long time, and they know this. Everything has been by design because of people like myself, and there's many of them out there who have been saying this stuff. They knew that it would catch the wind like a roaring fire, catch to the wind like a roaring fire, and travel. So that's why they've been speeding up everything. But it's the people who we call them idiots and all kind of names. It's been our brothers and sisters who are arguing and non-listening, who have allowed themselves, well, it's affecting everybody, but allowed themselves to be put in a position it's hard to come out of. I was standing outside when I came home today from when y'all saw me, and I had to get my barefoot and get in the thing, and I'm doing my ohms, and I'm doing my breathe, and my hands, and I felt in place. So I'm gonna say with that. I felt in the right place. So, why am I saying this? Well, if they've increased, you've got all these 5G phones. The phones work on the same UHF they've always been. Fiber optics were removed so they can implant something else, but yet they still have fiber optics. Y'all not paying attention. They have lied and lied and lied, and there are people in position who have known this. They have increased the radiation around you. So why am I drinking this? To reverse the radiation damage. Right now, everybody's suffering from radiation damage. No minerals, no sweet spring water. Eating genetically modified stuff to further rob you of the minerals and things your body require and need. Are you paying attention now? Some people say, but you eat tuna sandwich. I also make my own avocado mayonnaise. If you go to the store, you see that and you believe it's not processed. The only olive oil I would tell you to buy, because I've been there, is Bortoli. It's cold pressed one time. It's not put through and synthesized with synthetics like all the other brands. Spectrum, don't mess with it. If it says organic, it means organic from the synthesis, the way they synthesize and create the olive oil. It is not olive oil. Petroleum is the only olive oil I will ever use, and the only one that I have used. And you can visit. You can visit them. Whether it's you can go and visit the place. Get your plane ticket and visit, and they will show you exactly how they stand by it. Now, does it mean that it doesn't come through here and go through another processing? No. It doesn't mean it doesn't happen, but pretty much I'm pretty sure it doesn't, from the people that I know. Anyway, stay away from avocado oil. Stay away from grapeseed oil. Don't eat and take no oil made from a friggin' seed. Trust me on this. You must do everything within your ability to reverse a lot of the radiation damage. Right now with this, the TV, YouTube background music playing, my app right here on, not only that, I could show you that. I don't want to leave that out because there's something else I want to point out. Right now, it's right at, when I looked before I went live, it was 55 rad hats. Downstairs was 72. So we know ground level is the strongest. The thing is, you're being hit from all angles by something that don't have to exist. Unnecessary. These phones will work without it. The internet doesn't need the repeaters to drive such an immense form of radiation. It is with purpose, and it is you believe what you want. Research it. So I'm alleging this. Research it. For somebody that had the damn thing you tested on me in 1987, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. If you had it tested on you or you know better, then you talk about it. So you have to reverse. The damage is all the way around. Trust me. It's solely metastasized. It's breaking down your cellular, so you cannot become or be that which you're supposed to be. I mean, if you're not afraid of lead, get you some lead paint and paint a room they call your safe room. Put you up some steel, whatever. I mean, ain't gonna stop no explosives, whatever. But be smarter. But also, don't be worried and be fearful of it. Never acclimate to that, because let me tell you something. I know how it ends. But there's nothing wrong. And don't become obsessive. You see, I've never been obsessive. There's no reason. Except for when I drank. When I drank, boy, let me tell you, shoot. All right? But again, I wanted to share that with you guys. All right? Because I don't know who else is telling you about this. So people share stuff with me. I've shared it before, and I've spoken on it before, or I don't go over and over and over it. But then when they say, oh, damn, James, he really do be. Yeah. Just a teaspoon in a quart, 4 cups to a quart. That means in 4 doses, which I've been doing I've done it before. I knew it was time I should have done it about 7 more times since then. That's how long it's been, y'all. So last 5 days, Tuesday, right? It'll be the last 7 days. I've been utilizing this. So I've already had my cup. I'm gonna have a second cup here in a little while. That's why I drink it right out of this. This is 1 cup. All right. I know it's about 200 something milliliters. 1 cup. 4 cups. Quart. 1 cup, 2 cup, 3 cup, 4 cups. Throughout the day. Not all in one sitting. Don't be retarded. You know, we get this thing, I'm going to make it all up. I didn't do that yesterday, so I'm going to drink. You know you'll mess yourself up. All right? No, you'll mess yourself up. All right? You don't want to do that. Now, by saying this, does that mean that they're not going to change the aluminum toxification and baking soda or get one out? Or does it mean that they're going to add more BBC to the BPA to the, what's called, to the plastic? I don't know. They're insidious. The thing with the chickens, I've been paying attention to the almonds for over a year, 2 years now. And I remember the ones over there when I was in Delaware, they were complaining with this fake ass government over there about the hens not laying eggs. It's come to find out in that fake organic feed, and they had compost, but the pellets, it's the government. They wanted you not to have eggs, and now you go and pay for a $2.30 something thing of 18 eggs for $10. The government's too big, and y'all are too complicit. This is not our government. This is not government. These are tyrannical bastards that need to be removed, implicated, and locked away. And then those who will protect them, they need to be locked away as well. They made it a them against us. We never had a us against them. And right now you see the Maxine Waters, the Pelosi's, all these, that bitch need to take her ass over to Palestine or back to England. What's her name? She needs to get gone. And all her little puppets surrounding her. Cruz, and them racist Mexicans, them little goofy dumb fucks, because of the little thick and pale skins they play down there in South America, when most Mexicans I know, who I consider family, don't tolerate that bullshit. Grenadians and all of them. You know, they bring me plates of food god dang, I turn around. I love them and they love me. They know what's going on. It's a insatiable appetite of perversions and stupidity. We have niggas here who are no different. Y'all saw Veritas. You saw that goofy little gay nigga who's sitting there, nothing against my gay. Well, y'all people know my family, how I feel. I protect them motherfuckers. But that gay, these are the abhorrent motherfuckers who abscond. Not everybody melanated. Not everybody, I hate the word aboriginal. Autochthonous is what I've always used. Or I always call myself of Tartarian roots. These motherfuckers are no good. And you got a bunch of them running around. And I was so happy to see Veritas catch him out there. Thought he was on a date, you know, getting ready to get greasy and get all his butt all lubed up. This the sickness and the perversion. And these people will sell you out. You saw them niggas over there in which car beat that brother to death. Them no good, worthless, no good pieces of excrement. I'm grateful for the good brothers I know who have YouTube channels who out this. This brother police officer who I follow, man, he ain't said nothing, man, because he is infuriated. Some of these niggas ain't who you think they are. With these costumes on. Look at Texas. Some of them Africans on the police, but they kind of scared of messing with brothers right now. Oh, they've been shot and hunted down too. See, this is what they don't say. The news ain't gonna tell you this because they need you indoctrinated idiots to run around and be subjugated. And most pale skins, y'all don't speak up for us. So why the fuck we need to agree and speak up with you? Y'all sit there, except for the ones that I converse with, but the rest of you motherfuckers lament on stupidity. You know how many of them around here I talk to? I have no hate for them, but I know that they full of shit. But when we having a conversation, they have no choice but to respect what I say because they don't know no fucking better. But you motherfuckers, y'all don't know shit. And the way he acted after he got caught. But you know what's even worse? People, those who box in the martial arts community, or those who got their ass stomped out, you know what fight and flight is? It is your duty as an American citizen, not a U.S. one, that's some bullshit, to resist the police if the shit is unfounded and you got the wrong person. That motherfucker is undertrained. They fucking lieutenants and they don't teach them appropriately. And this quality immunity shit. Well, y'all ain't speaking about removing it. First of all, it really don't stand. and it should have never been applied in the first fucking. But see, that's the perversion to which y'all don't pay attention because y'all don't speak as one goddamn voice. Y'all metastasize that shit like a growth, and you actually believe in a lie. That shit don't mean a goddamn thing. The DOJ is just like the motherfucking FDA, pure bullshit. Well, we got good feds. Don't get it fucked up. We got good operators in the FBI and CIA. They can't have it. They gotta have that. So don't get it stupid. Just like we got a lot of wonderful, I know some excellent sheriffs, and I know some police officers who are fine, beyond fine. That is not to make it safe. I am talking about the majority are fucked up. How the fuck 700,000 police are gonna fucking interact with millions of motherfuckers? See, y'all are the ones that got it misconstrued and misscripted. They're gonna continue to put on a costume and fuck up and get their heads ringed. And nobody's paying attention to how many have committed suicide either. I keep telling you motherfuckers, the system is working both ends of the motherfucking game and neither one's paying attention. Why? Because they pitted them against one another, because you got these goofy fake Mason motherfuckers and Shriners running around in these fucking houses with no rules carrying this shit out. But you don't want to see it for what it is. You must do your body a justice. You must do the justice to your fucking body. Oh, I know what you're saying. Nigga, and it's easy to tell if it's PBA free, motherfucker. And it hurts. Does it mean there's not another chemical in it? I had that for a long time, so I wouldn't fucking know, and I've been doing a lot better. So anyway, 4 cups is a quart, brains. And with a quart, you add 1 teaspoon of motherfucking baking soda and 1 teaspoon of iodized sea salt. I don't give a fuck if you want to call it kosher or whatever. Or you can just add sea salt and get you a drop of iodine. And add it to the motherfucker. And you can only do that one day. 4 cups in a fucking day. You think I don't know what I'm talking about? All my people with high blood pressure. Eat raw fruit. Eat a banana, a ganeo, or take a real potassium supplement and make you some hot water and put you 2 tablespoons of cinnamon in there and drink the shit down. And stop stressing and eating fucking meat for a little while, at least. Leave that yard bird the fuck alone. Eggs, fine. Yard bird, alone. That's a Frankenstein. From a buzzard? Make it make sense. Now you know why it runs around eating it out even of its own shit. Look, people. Somebody made a comment. You would eat pork? Nigga, I would eat pork before I'd eat chicken or beef, motherfucker. For you religious motherfuckers. But the pig is so sweet. The motherfuckers are smarter than most dogs. Why the fuck I want to eat that? Do you know where it comes from? A boar is not pig, y'all. I had this motherfucker, you religious motherfuckers. Get me away. I had this Muslim talking about, you know, a wild boar is pork. I was like, oh, you stupid fucktard. No, it is not. It is in the rhino family, which is part of what family? You retarded, dumb. I ain't gonna beat you up today. I am tired of people who are so indoctrinated even by those scripted beside them who look like them to believe them. You dumb No, it's not. Besides the fact we didn't eat that shit. I don't care about that goofball over in England running around all the time with his big bees. Sour soap, and we eat goat meat. Hebrew and all that other dumb shit. Hebraism was not a religion. It's a way of fucking life. It's not a fucking religion. And all you niggas talking about the Aboriginal American movement and tribe, following Fana, stop what the fuck you doing. Y'all are still playing by that script. You don't even fucking know it. You will never have order in your life because you don't seek the truth of order. You don't know how to reverberate in the truth in silence, and you don't know how to mitigate the response to negate a better reflection in the situation you're in. You look in the mirror, and instead of dealing with the love that you should have in the mirror, you out the mirror. You outsource it to all the enemies around you. You don't do nothing appropriate when you're looking when you're looking at yourself. You don't do not what you need to do with self. You misappropriate even yourself. You give it to every fucking body else. You don't know how to move in silence. Yeah, I'm talking on here because it was okay. That's it. I said I didn't want to do this. I'm more stubborn than the fucking story of Jonah, but you don't get it. We got motherfuckers coming. All they do is there. I know we got some motherfuckers in the home probably watching. Maybe something might be triggered and they can pick up better than most of y'all. I am just alluding to a fact of reality that we are fucked up and that only we can change it. When I said what I said about the women, I meant it. They're the only ones that can power us. But we must protect them even now if it means death. Were you afraid to fucking die? The women must get it together. They must come together and they must sing. They must. When I'm standing outside and I got my hands like this to open my breathing and I seek that oratory ring. Why do you think they removed all the bells from the fake churches? They weren't churches. I seek that tone that I hear all the time that I've increased. And I seek to match it while I'm standing barefoot in the earth. And I'm seeking it because I know the women have to come together one day. And I know the men have to be better protectors. But it's bigger than that. That's all I'm going to say for now. All right. So I'm going to come off and I'm going to finish my orange and my ganeo. Get my second cup for the day. Well, it'll be about an hour and a half. I'm going to set it up. You'll see the time. And I'll come on. We'll get the reading in. And today I want to tap on, because I told you I was going to read this other book, right? We're going to keep those read because that's getting too damn good. Even for me. I love reading. I'm reading other stuff. And I want to get into Behold a Pale Horse. Because it's just befitting the time. All right. And share this. If you don't mind giving me a thumbs up, I appreciate it. So one day we'll beat the algorithms where we have more people share it. Right now, I know YouTube don't really want my stuff to be shared. You already seen I shared it. I have the Patreon is set up. I am waiting for my keywords and my code for I have a website. It's having times with errors that they have to correct. So that will all be set up. I'm not here to make millions, like I said. My daughter, is it funny I talked about her? She called me this AM. Dad, I was like, look, I'm making a decision. Well, I'm only going to give you 2.5. And I'm like, look, I need all that. Just before everything happens, I'll make a decision. I don't want that kind of money. I don't. This is the daughter who I love all my children, but this is the one who I fought, when she gave her up. She didn't want to mess my career up. This is a real woman. She's like, I didn't want no child support and her drunk brother. And she's like, I didn't want you to know. I didn't want to mess your career up in Florida. Dark sister, beautiful. And I went to that church, that Catholic that got my daughter back, went to slap off. I was armed to the T, had homies behind me. What is the, what? Woo, Red, that's your baby? I was young, I was like, yeah, you make some good ones. I'm like, I know. She's damn near 40. Fine and tall as hell. Fine in the mother, about 6'2". Fine in the mother. You can see the eye and hand, foot, and booty mouth. She didn't want to do the runway. She tried it when she was in high school in San Francisco. When she ended up over there you may have seen her hands, her booty, and her feet somewhere out there in doubled in movies or whatever. But you never get to know her name. No, so shut the fuck up and thought. And I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Once today I go, okay, everything's You gotta get a chip. You gotta look in your eyes. I've had all that tested on me. Anyway, let me get off here. Love y'all, and we're gonna come back. We're gonna read these books, and we're gonna get into Behold the Pale Horse. I always wanted to read that for people, and I'll see y'all then. I appreciate everybody. I really do. Hold your tongue, people. You know, mind your manners. Think long, think wrong. The things you can do to better every situation. All right, you gotta find love within yourselves, man. All right. Quick shout out, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Rondo, what's going on, APJR? Mikey Hill, peace. Mama Red, what's on, Mama? Creator 7, hey. Navi Poet, what's going on, Mama? You got that truck done. I know that's right, girl. You was getting that exercise. I heard you breathing. I was getting ready to throw you one of these lifelines I got over here. She was working her butt off, y'all. That's what I like to see, though. Lloyd, what's going on? Big Jers, what's going on, brother? Anyway, I'm gonna see y'all here shortly. All right, I'm gonna set everything up and bring some power. I'm gonna hold my tongue. So have your children sit down, your grave babies or whatever. We're gonna read. I'm gonna insert stuff. I'm gonna mind my manners, and then we're gonna get into a Behold the Pale Horse, and we're gonna go through the introduction, the history of the bio of the individual, Mr. Cooper, and then we'll set that up and have a later read. All right. Last couple of weeks I've been running around a lot. That's why when I'm gonna do this and another, I just don't feel I have to give excuses. I always just say I apologize, but you know, it is what it is. So anyway, we'll see y'all here in a couple hours, all right? And I appreciate everybody coming in. Thank you.